You're standing at your kitchen counter, phone buzzing with another notification. Your boss just sent that passive-aggressive email again. Your heart pounds. Your jaw tightens. Every muscle in your body screams, "Fight back." But you don't. You set the phone down. You breathe. You choose nothing. And in that moment of restraint, in that sacred pause between impulse and action, you discover something the world will never teach you. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is absolutely nothing at all. The ancient Stoics knew this secret. They called it sophrosyne, the art of self-mastery through restraint. But this isn't the restraint of the weak, the passive, the defeated. This is the restraint of the lion who knows his own strength and chooses not to use it. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations how much trouble he avoids who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does. But here's what breaks my heart. We've forgotten how to be still. We've forgotten the power of the sacred pause. In a world that worships reaction, that celebrates the quick comeback, the instant response, the immediate action, you've been trained to believe that doing nothing makes you nothing. You scroll through social media and see everyone else seemingly winning, achieving, conquering. And you think, I should be doing more, I should be saying something, I should be fighting back. But what if I told you that your greatest victories will come not from what you do, but from what you choose not to do? Picture this. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Your first instinct? Honk the horn. Flash your lights. Let them know they messed with the wrong person. But the Stoic in you, the wise part of your soul, whispers, what will this accomplish? Will this action serve my peace? Will this reaction make me stronger or weaker? You keep driving. You choose restraint. You choose your inner sovereignty over their momentary ignorance. And in that choice, you taste something most people never experience: true power. Not the power to control others, that's an illusion. But the power to control yourself, that's freedom. Epictetus, who knew chains better than most, understood this deeply. He taught, wealth consists in not having great possessions, but in having few wants. But let's go deeper. Real wealth isn't about having fewer wants. It's about wanting what you already have. It's about being so complete within yourself that you don't need to react to every provocation, respond to every slight, defend every position. You see, the world is designed to make you reactive. Every notification, every news headline, every social media post is engineered to pull you out of your center, to make you do something, buy something, say something, feel something. But what if your rebellion wasn't in doing more, but in doing less? What if your revolution was in the quiet refusal to be pulled into everyone else's chaos? I watch people burn themselves out trying to respond to everything, trying to fix everyone, trying to win every argument. They think restraint is weakness. They think silence is surrender. They think doing nothing means being nothing. But here's the truth they'll never understand. The person who can sit in the eye of the storm and choose not to react, that person is unbreakable. The person who can watch their reputation be questioned and not feel compelled to defend every word, that person is free. The person who can be misunderstood, criticized, even attacked, and still choose their response from a place of wisdom rather than wounds, that person has mastered life. Think about Jesus in the temple. Think about Buddha under the Bodhi tree. Think about Marcus Aurelius leading an empire while wars raged around him. None of them were passive. None of them were weak. But all of them understood that true strength lies in the space between stimulus and response. In that sacred pause, you reclaim your power. In that moment of restraint, you choose who you become. Because here's what the reactive world will never tell you. Every time you choose not to react, you grow stronger. Every time you choose restraint over impulse, you become more yourself. Every time you choose wisdom over winning, you actually win. But this isn't about becoming a doormat. This isn't about swallowing your voice or accepting abuse. This is about becoming so secure in your own worth that you don't need constant validation, so confident in your path that you don't need to defend every step, so at peace with who you are that other people's opinions become just noise in the background of your beautiful life. Seneca wrote, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." And maybe the beginning you've been waiting for starts with ending your need to always do something. Maybe your transformation begins with the radical act of being still. Right now, in this moment, you have a choice. You can continue living as if your worth is measured by your reactions, your achievements, your constant doing, or you can step into the hidden strength of sacred restraint. You can become the person who doesn't need to win every argument, to have the last word, to prove their worth through endless action. You can become the person who knows that sometimes the most courageous thing you can do is absolutely nothing at all. Because in that nothing, in that beautiful, powerful, sovereign nothing, you discover everything. You discover that you are enough. You discover that your peace is more valuable than their approval. You discover that your inner stillness is more powerful than any storm the world can create. So tonight, when that notification buzzes, when that provocation comes, when that opportunity to react presents itself, remember this moment. Remember this choice. Choose the hidden strength of doing nothing, and watch as your whole life transforms in the sacred space of restraint.